point. This guy
Did what he
promoted
did.
him to the G League team, and then you know what they did? Said, "Oh, he's only going to play home games. He's going to be with us for the road games, our road games. He's not going to go on the road with the G League team, the team he's playing for, the team that's going to make him better,
Yeah,
the team that is
doubt.
literally designed to develop his talent."
Hey guys, welcome to episode 23 of Steel Pirate Media Show.
If only we had music rights.
Dude,
did we lose our music rights?
I want to. Did we lose them?
I'm saying like
I'll just make a song
like for rap songs. Like
That's
we
what
can
we
put the
could
Michael
do.
Jordan. No.
At this point, I'm about that Duncan energy, and I just want to go rap because I think I could be better. You feel me?
Jim Duncan did do that.
But no,
Duncan.
I think the hottest game of the weekend was the Ravens. No.
We're not gonna call that the hottest game of the weekend.
I was looking at Ronnie.
Second, though, it's second.
I was looking at Ronnie,
as
and
far
he was
as
like pulling this, and I was
importance,
thinking Ravens Steelers, but I was looking at Bills and
Good game.
Chiefs.
But touchdowns get scored in hot games, right?
Well, okay. So is it the quality of the game or
Oh,
like
the
the
soccer
importance
game,
of
fellas.
the game?
I
We
think
watched
no.
the
So what
soccer
it sounds
game
like is
Sunday.
that two Steelers fans think that the Steelers Ravens game that the Steelers won
It is
by
a
2
division.
points
It is a
was
divisional game.
was
and it was
the
more,
hottest game.
It was the
I'm
most
not
important.
weekend.
even saying that. I'm asking, are we talking about level of importance?
Yeah,
or
that would
quality
probably
of
be the
game?
most important game of the weekend.
I mean, is it?
Bills and
I'm talking about
Bills and
quality
Tied
of
for
the game.
first.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, no, I have a game that was pretty fucking important, dude. The Seahawks. Hey, hang on a second.
Wait,
Nobody
nah.
fucking cut me off here. Hang on. The Seahawks beat San Francisco in San Francisco.
yeah, that is a big deal.
What? First time in 4 fucking years. That's been 2 guaranteed L's on our schedule for 3 consecutive years. No matter what, can't win, won't win. We beat them. In San Francisco, we beat them. I remember Thanksgiving last year, I had friends over at my house to watch that fucking whatever you want to call it. It was a fucking disaster. I had friends over, I'm wearing a fucking Richard Sherman fucking neon green jersey, I'm gassed up. Who do we got to play on Thanksgiving? My favorite holiday. Who do we have to play the first time Seattle's ever played? Or not the first time in 10 years. And who do we play? We play the Niners. And I guess you could say we played them. But we didn't, you know, like one team showed up and one didn't. And then that's the bad taste that's left in my mouth that you're going to fuck up my favorite holiday. You're going to take this away from me. And then I got my friends laughing at me. Your team's a joke. And I got to say, I understand that. And then we beat them. It took 4 years. It took a Brandon Ayuk injury. It took a Kittle not playing. But suck my dick. We beat the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco. And it was my Super Bowl, dude. I had to call my dad.
Right?
I had to call my dad when there was 38 seconds left because I was like, somebody needs to experience this fucking moment with me right now. Because we can lose out. It doesn't. The rest of the season's hand to God. Hand to God, it doesn't matter. We had to step up, dude. We beat the boogeyman.
Oh, I do you see the theory I texted you on what people's, I heard Mina Kimes. I'm a big Mina Kimes fan. She is a ball knower.
She's a big Seattle.
Anyways,
She's a big
he's
Seattle guy.
probably laughing because of Coach JB. That's probably why he's laughing.
Yeah, that is I didn't even catch
They
that.
have a beef.
Hey, that boy JB stays on her ass.
Yeah, she's a little analytical like some of a lot of the people nowadays. But she's a Seahawks fan.
Big
Josh.
Seahawks fan.
But she was talking about part of the reason, and it's true, it's part of the reason San Francisco hasn't had as much success over this year, and partially why Shanahan wanted to draft a quarterback that was more than a game manager, somebody that could really elevate and really open his playbook, because so many teams started copycatting that McVay Shanahan system, and defenses started getting so used to it that you you can see this year it's not as effective.
No, it's going to catch you eventually.
Jet sweep to Debo Samuel hasn't worked in a year and a half now. They're not. It's just not working like it was. And I guess
Samuel is a running back playing wide receiver.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He lost. He specifically lost the weight this offseason to try to become a better true wide
Avery,
receiver.
I think your mic went to your headphones, by the way. Like the settings.
Yeah, so that doesn't have to be the hottest game, and I'm not going to say it was, but I do know the current standings of the NFC West right now, in no particular order, are 6-4, 5-5, 5-5, and 5-5. I'd say things have opened up over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
6-4, 5-5, 5-5, 5-5.
That's way better than 7-3 and then 4-6.
You ain't kidding.
You know what I mean? Like not even.
It's a wide open division now, and the Niners are not going to win it. I'm not saying we win it, but the Niners are not going to win.
I want the Rams to lose every single game just because they didn't give us Cooper Kupp. They won that fucking game. They won that game that one night. Who was it against? They played.
It was a primetime game.
It was Thursday.
It was a primetime game, yeah, and it was like a Thursday night game or something
Probably
like that.
The fucking
it was like
Browns.
right before the trade deadline, and if they lost that game, the chance the Steelers would have got Cooper Kupp would have been actually pretty high, I think. But they won the game and got themselves in this whole
but
that we're gonna go on a run.
Watch what you say, because just one.
They got the most experienced quarterback.
What does that cost at that point? And this man Mike Williams already caught one game-winning touchdown.
Oh yeah, no. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy where it is. I mean, Cooper Kupp was always going to depend on what he costs because of his injuries and the fact that at this point he's not he doesn't really give you an explosive
Hold on, no, Mike Williams will give you a touchdown, but Cooper Kupp, it's not comparable.
That's what, but the cost is what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, but he costs way more. Mike Williams cost $1 million. Cooper Kupp, with his injuries and the fact that he was going to cost a second-round pick and $20 million for a season, is definitely a huge difference.
You feel me?
He pulls.
I'm just telling you, when he's on the field, Cooper Kupp, Mike Williams is not a comparison.
No, but the costs aren't comparable either.
Yeah,
that's all. A seventh-round pick and $1 million, or a second-round pick and $20 million.
Sure. I'm just telling you.
How long do I got Cooper Kupp for? Another 3 years? Another 3 of them things, right?
If he plays them.
He's 31.
Yeah, he's 31 and he gets hurt.
And he's got nothing left to prove.
So. It's tough, man.
Kupp's a baller, though, for sure.
No, I hear you.
But either way, so that was an important game. That was basically my fucking Super Bowl, to be honest. That was a big fucking game for me. But I think that the Bears and Packers game, I think that was a pretty hot game. Turned out to be a pretty fucking hot game.
Oh, yeah.
It's the third time this season that Caleb Williams has had a game-winning drive, and then his coach found a way to lose the game. Third time this season.
Eberflus got to go, man.
Matt Eberflus is... And Caleb Williams is inconsistent or whatever, but, Matt Eberflus, it does start with him.
He's a rookie quarterback.
He's absolutely a rookie quarterback.
But listen...
He's a rookie quarterback, but I'm saying he's a rookie quarterback who's had three... He's a rookie quarterback.
Last 4 weeks.
He's a rookie quarterback who's had 3 game-winning drives this season, and they lost all 3 of those games.
There's only one team
as a result of coaching.
0-3 after scoring 30 points in a
game. Hold on a second. I'm gonna find it. There's a person. There's a guy who listens to our podcast who messaged me this. I'm gonna tell you exactly how long ago it was. November 4th. What's today? The 19th?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago. Want to be ahead of schedule for your podcast? Talk about Matt Eberflus and how it's an absolute goddamn joke that he still has a job. This was messaged to me 2 weeks ago by the one and only Nick DiNicola.
Shout out Nick DiNicola. Shout out Nick DiNicola. No doubt.
It's not just Eberflus, dude. I could think of probably 3 or 4 NFL coaches. How did Robert Saleh get fired, but these people still have a job? I'm so confused.
Because the expectation in New York was win right now.
Woody Johnson, motherfucker.
Nah. There was some vaccines political shit happening with that. I guarantee it.
To a
But
little.
I'm just saying-
here's
All
what
I'm
happened with
saying
Salah.
is how do all these teams have coaches that are just basically incompetent?
No.
You have star players.
I
What are you doing?
can literally
there's
tell you
other
what happened with
examples,
Salah. I promise you, I know this. I know this
Mike
is what happened
Vrabel.
with Salah.
Mike
Salah
Vrabel got fired last
said
offseason.
Hackett can no longer call plays. Aaron Rodgers said he has to call the plays
Fuck
because
that noise.
that allows me to call the plays.
That
So what the
noise.
fuck are you
Bro.
talking about? And ownership said, well, we're way more invested in fucking AR8 here than we are Robert Saleh. So
You know
if
what
it's
the
one or
fuck
the other,
he is.
you gotta can
So that's
Bob
what the
Saleh.
fuck he is
Bro.
too, an AR-8. A
Bro.
fucking AR with an
Michael-
8mm coming out that bitch.
He is
Bro,
horrific.
Michael
He
Irvin
is
was
ass.
Michael Irvin was on Cowherd earlier today. I saw like a clip of it where he was talking about Aaron Rodgers, and, like the difference between Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers, and the difference between the Steelers and the Jets, and the fact that like when Aaron Rodgers came to the Jets bought into the Aaron Rodgers story. They did things how Aaron Rodgers wanted to do them, and you know what I'm saying? Like they bought into the Aaron Rodgers story. In Pittsburgh, you had to buy into the Mike Tomlin story. Like
Bro,
it was never going to be all about Russell Wilson. And it's the
Bro,
same
this
thing.
is what's
If you look, hold on. If you look
URE.
at the Bucks, how good they were the year before they went to the playoffs with Jameis throwing 30 interceptions. How that offense was. They drafted Tristan Wirfs. Like Tom Brady wasn't a savior. He was a piece. You know, the Rams, they go to the Super Bowl with Goff. They trade for Stafford. He doesn't have to. That's a team that just went to the Super Bowl. You're not going there to be the savior. You're going there to be a piece, to make a play when you need it a couple times a game.
Bro, one thing that severely bothers me that I watched Aaron Rodgers do. Aaron Rodgers went on the Pat McAfee show after like one of the losses recently. I don't know, this was probably 3-4 weeks ago, and he was just like talking about how like it starts with me, you know, da 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 da. I have to work harder. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, dog, where was this in OTAs? Where is this and all this other shit? Like, bro, what?
He has to
So
retire.
What?
He has to retire
So
after
fake.
this year.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Like, bro, I'm not
thing
here to
with
hate on the man's
Rodgers-
career crazy.
Aaron Rodgers is a politician. He's a politician.
Yeah, bro, it's just
He tells you
weird.
the shit you want to hear, but doesn't act on anything.
I'm not gonna lie, we might all not like Aaron Rodgers, and I'm in unison with that, but that motherfucker can still sling the ball, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro,
no doubt.
Aaron Rodgers is one of my
I
favorite
don't
players
think
ever.
he can.
He really
He's
Like
one
not
of
at
my
the not at the
favorite
level that
ever.
matters.
He's not good anymore. Like,
Bro,
bro, he's not
if you
accurate.
stuck
Here's
him
the
into
thing.
the
Here's
Lions
problem.
situation, he
here's
would
the
look
actual-
incredible.
Yeah,
I can-
no
I
doubt.
can
There's a
tell you
chance. There's a
exactly-
chance Aaron Rodgers goes to Detroit, and Detroit is like they're still a god team, but I don't know, bro.
I mean, yes, but here's the difference.
we can't
though.
pretend that there isn't a
You-
fucking
hold
decline
on.
after
If you
that long of not playing, and then really his last year in Green Bay wasn't great. Like he had
Yes,
1 year
bro,
without
because
Devontae Adams, and it wasn't great.
There's a reason for this. It's because if you look again, the quarterbacks like Brady that lasted long and Drew Brees, the fundamentals are A1. Aaron Rodgers is one of the most talented quarterbacks to ever play the game. He made a career throwing his entire life off his fucking back foot, fadeaways off his back foot, bro. Insane arm talent, and when he would get in trouble, he was mobile as fuck. He never was getting sacked, bro. He'd move out the way. Once he lost his mobility specifically, like he still has the arm strength, but his feet, his legs failed him, especially coming a 41-year-old coming off a fucking Achilles. Are we kidding? Bro, 20 years ago, the Achilles, you'd be done. You would never come back. But
20 years ago, ACL was doing that to people. But
no, I don't know about
Achilles-
that. I don't know about
At
that.
41.
it was. Nah,
At 41?
It was.
At 41, a
41,
torn
bro.
ACL 20 years ago is kicking.
Bro, but an Achilles is different, bro.
No,
An
no, no,
Achilles
no.
is different.
I
It's
agree.
always gonna be
No,
different.
I'm just saying, yeah, it's always gonna be different, yeah. But I'm
Like,
saying, like
Achilles
20
is-
years ago, with the same shit.
I
though.
feel
You know what I
but
mean?
Still, you're talking about a 41-year-old coming off an Achilles who relies on his mobility a lot. And once he lost that this year, that's why he looked so disheveled back there, why it looked so just a mess. Bro, I saw a play. Garrett Wilson is screaming on an over route, wide open, bro. And Aaron Rodgers literally puts it like 5 yards behind him, right to a DB. Like, Aaron Rodgers was always literally pinpoint accurate. Pinpoint accurate. You're talking about the lowest interception percentage, I think, of any quarterback in NFL history, like a career 4-1.
that guy's thrown like 50 picks his whole career or some shit like that. It's ridiculous.
It's
Jameis threw
insane.
30 in a
He-
season.
He's not that guy
No,
no more.
like really,
Nah.
no, dead ass. Like
He's not
Aaron
that
Rodgers
guy.
had a year, Aaron Rodgers had a 3-year span where he threw 2 picks, 3 picks, and 1 pick.
Insane.
Or
With
some
like
shit
with
like
like
that, bro.
40 plus touchdowns though.
40 touchdowns, bro.
Like,
He had a 36 in 2 years, some shit
Like,
like that.
I
bro.
don't understand. I feel like we know he's going to be on a decline. He's getting older. He got injured, of course, but I mean, for the circumstances, I've seen plays where only he's making that pass, or maybe like 3 other guys.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I mean,
Stafford's
bro,
the
once
same
in a
way.
while, it's like a
Stafford
broken
does the
clock.
same
being
shit.
late
I know,
twice
but
a
what
day,
I'm
though,
saying,
like,
the Jets have a bottom tier offensive line. He literally every time I've seen them snap the ball, the guy's in trouble.
again and again, savior, peace. That's the difference there. They're asking him at 41 years old, to coming off an Achilles, to be the savior. Save us,
Yeah.
oh Lord Rodgers. Like
Right.
literally, that's what they're doing. You want him fired? He's gone. You want him fired? He's gone. You want the shit coordinator?
That's
Literally,
but-
probably the worst coordinator in history. Hackett? Yeah, come on. Like,
Matt
They're,
Canada.
they're, it's the same. It's the same thing that happened.
Matt
with-
Canada.
It's the
Matt
same
Canada,
thing.
Stop. Matt
It's the,
Canada.
it's the
why?
same thing that happened. It's the exact same thing that happened with LeBron going to the fucking Lakers, dude. And they just gave him the reins and they said, "Who do you want? We'll get whoever the fuck you want. We'll pay
Yeah,
you
but
whatever you
LeBron
want.
is
We'll get
told
whoever you
Bro,
want."
it's a
LeBron,
player GM.
The difference is
It's a player
LeBron.
GM
LeBron
thing,
bought
not
them a
coach.
fucking championship. Yeah, but that don't happen to anybody. Like that's
Mickey
only happened to
Mouse
Aaron
shit.
Rodgers and
Mickey
LeBron.
Bro, it's
Mouse
what,
title.
2 times
Mickey
Super
Mouse
Bowl
title.
MVP, Super
Aaron
Bowl,
Rodgers
like-
doesn't like even work hard in the offseason.
Right.
Though. Like he's notorious for being like not like.
But he'll jump in
LeBron
that
at least is
post-game
all
press
about
conference
ball.
and talk about how he needs to. It starts with him, and he needs to prepare better. But that wasn't
Bro, and
going
then
on
you know
in
the Jets.
fucking
You know why
July.
the Jets fired their GM today? They want to get a head start on the candidacy because they're not sure where their ownership is going because Woody Johnson is about Trump is about to reappoint him to be the ambassador of Ireland, I think, one of the ambassadors of Ireland. So he's not going to be the owner. He's not going to have owner duties anymore. So they're trying to get a head start on that. That's why that's going on. It's a mess of an organization. It's just a mess. They suck.
Yeah, it doesn't get better. And they're
I got
gonna,
one for
and
the
as a
people
result
in
of
the
the amount of
comments.
money they've put into this team and buying into this narrative, and they have like fucking 2 or 3 wins on this season to show for it, they're gonna be bad for like a long time. Like the Jets will not change. They can't.
In the
They
comments.
financially can't afford to change.
In the comments, people out there, the fans.
You don't want
we
to talk
need
to
the
Jets
in
fans,
the
bro. Like they're
comments
like
to-
you can't talk to a
to-
Jets fan right now.
who drop
Oh, bro.
the worst overall franchises in the NFL. Just make your point down below in the comments.
Cleveland.
Right.
And tell us
Yeah.
all why it's the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to
Yeah.
be the
The
Cleveland.
Browns.
Well, I think it would have
So
to be the
I'm
Browns
gonna
and
go
the Bucks are
Bears.
the worst record ever.
It's going to be the Browns,
to
the
losses.
Cowboys, the Jets, and the Bears.
No,
It's going to be
Yeah.
between those 4.
No, I think no. The Jets are number
Cowboys
7. Like
fans
the
are about
actual
to turn
win
on
loss.
Jerry Jones.
So in terms
Cowboys fans are going to turn on Jerry Jones here in a couple
so in
weeks.
terms of wins and losses, the actual worst team in history is technically the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but they have 2 Super Bowls. The number 2 team in wins and losses is the Browns, and they have absolutely nothing to show for anything.
they don't even have a division.
Weren't the Browns one of the originals too?
Yes.
The Browns.
And then
were
and then they moved to Baltimore. And then they had to restart the Browns, and this is what they got.
And they got Art Modell being put up in the Hall of Fame, candidate to go into the Hall of Fame this year, bro. Cleveland fans are
Negative.
not happy.
Negative. Won't happen.
Bro,
No.
He's on the ballot. Won't
You know,
happen.
bro, you know what's funny? Deion Sanders once got into like not trouble, but like people were not happy because he was said that, and this is true. The NFL Hall of Fame is different than other Hall of Fames. Like, bro, the NBA Hall of Fame is a joke. Everybody gets in. Like the NFL Hall of Fame, bro, is literally like
Yeah, let's calm down with the NBA Hall of Fame as a joke, dude.
The NBA Hall of Fame is not just the NBA Hall of Fame. It's
it's a basketball Hall of Fame. Exactly. That's what I
for
thought. Yeah, because
everything.
for everyone. Yeah, so like everybody gets in. Yes, exactly. I thought so. I thought it was called like Naismith something. I don't know. Never mind.
Naismith, the Naismith Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
It's
that.
like
Yeah.
it's for
Yeah.
everything. You know
You
what I
see
mean?
the-
Like,
Separate
I love
issue. That sounds
basketball.
Go Tar
really
Heels.
dumb already in itself, to be honest.
Shout
I
out,
know
shout
we
out
were-
to Vince Carter, Vince Sanity. He just got in. Shout out Vince, my favorite player ever.
But anyways, Deion Sanders said, because he wasn't happy that like more people, loosely getting in the Hall of Fame. I'm guessing in his eyes, guys like Andre Reed and the Hines Wards are like probably shouldn't get in his eyes. But he said they need to create an upper tier of the Hall of Fame, like an upper echelon, and then like a lower one.
Hall of Fame, Hall of Very Good, Hall of Kinda In, and Hall of Shit.
Like they have the bronze bus, the silver bus, and the gold bus.
Well, no, I mean, there kind of already is the
good,
Hall of, like,
platinum.
almost Hall of Fame. It's the Ring of Honor for whatever team was your primary team.
There you go. Ring of Honor.
Sean Alexander's
I know
the
we
Ring
were
of Honor
just
guy.
we were
Doug
just talking
Baldwin's
about the
Ring of Honor
Jets
guy.
too. The Jets just hired the former Browns GM. What's his name?
Joe, wait, which one?
The Jets just
They've had a
Fuck.
lot of GMs, so I'm genuinely
no,
trying
but
to
they
think.
just signed the Browns former GM, which is probably not a great move.
Yeah, that seems like a fucking lateral move, dude.
No,
Like,
might be a downgrade. Might be a
Nah, the
downgrade.
Browns are funny, because the
Bro,
Browns
how
are
did the
actually
Browns?
worst.
Hold on, time out. How the fuck did the Browns have Belichick and Saban
That's what I was gonna
in
say.
the
Dude,
building,
listen, I was gonna say the Browns
and
are.
they
I wish I
left
would've
with
said this first, bro.
nothing?
I was just
Nothing.
gonna say, bro, that the Browns, the reason they're the worst isn't because somebody hires their GM who's also bad. It's because that guy's gonna go on to be the best GM in history now once he leaves Cleveland. That's how bad the Browns are. Like, bro, Browns are so bad. I remember at one point, the linebacker for the Patriots that was like, he was
Willie
a beast. Bro.
McGinnis. Willie McGinnis.
No, a little older, and he went to the Browns. He did.
Mayo?
He did too. Who?
Mayo?
No, not Mayo, bro.
Dante
he-
Hightower.
No, bro. It wasn't
Hightower.
He's
Hightower.
old.
Jamie Collins.
Brewski.
Collins. I think it was Jamie Collins.
Jamie Collins.
I think it was. Was he like
Jamie
defensive player
Collins
of the year
left.
type linebacker for the Patriots? At one
Yeah,
point?
he left. He left for like
Sucked.
4 games. Left for like 4 games, and then
Oh,
went
was it?
to the Patriots or some
Yeah, and
shit
it was
like
good
that.
again. Nah, but he left to Cleveland and signed a contract there for a while and wasn't good for like 2 whole years. And went to the Patriots and was good again, and then left for like 4 days, was bad. Went back to the Patriots, was good again. Like,
Yeah, it was wild.
yeah, it really was wild. Like with the Patriots, stud, like nobody else. But specifically, of course, the Browns. Like it was just so funny. It's just like comical shit like that with the Browns. Like Belichick is their coach. They leave. The team that they become, the Ravens, get Ray Lewis and win a Super Bowl in 2000 with that same team. And then their head coach goes on to be Bill fucking Belichick with the Patriots. Like, dude.
And their
It's literally
DC was
like-
the greatest college coach ever.
Yeah, Saban was their D coordinator, right? Yeah.
D coordinator and DB's coach. Yeah. Imagine.
That's
Dude,
great.
Dude, you just put the jersey on
That's
and you
great.
become a worse player. You put the logo on your shirt and you become a shittier GM. You become a shittier coach. Like, whatever you were good at, dude, like, you just somehow found
Bro,
a way
Dude,
to
and
get
the
worse.
legend continues
It's
with
flavor
Deshaun
of
Watson.
the day, bro.
Amari Cooper was in jail.
He hated
They had
it.
him in
You should have
jail.
seen.
Amari
I
Cooper-
screenshotted something he
Amari-
said the other day, bro. It was
Amari
insane.
Cooper said he's finally happy to be playing football again.
That was it, bro. When I saw that, I commented. I said, "Holy shit! I've never heard that." Like, bro, what? I've never heard that, bro. Like, that was insane to hear. I was like, "Holy shit, bro!"
Your team is putting your players' mental health in jeopardy.
Yes.
That's for not just like CTE either. Like their mental health in jeopardy. Like
Dog,
depression
and
symptoms.
it's not like they don't have a good team. They have a good team.
They have a fucking crazy roster. It's insane.
They do,
It's
honestly.
insane.
Bro, Mike Vrabel is like a defensive consultant.
And listen,
Yeah.
and now
That's insane.
listen, now you can talk about this.
They
Now
said Vrabel. They said Vrabel doesn't like to be on the field during game days.
Now-
I wouldn't either.
Now you can talk about this, Riley and Ronnie. You can have the stage here because I'm gonna say this. Before the season started and it's on fucking record, here was the FanDuel order of who's gonna win the North, dude. The favorite team was the Baltimore Ravens. The second team was the Cleveland Browns. The third team was the Cincinnati Bengals. And the fourth team was the Pittsburgh Steelers. Go ahead.
Go ahead, fellas.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
take
fellas.
the floor
It's your carpet. Your
All right, I'll
podium.
start with the bad, bro. The bad is the offense, and nobody's too ignorant to see it or say it. Okay, the offense, and it is not exactly scoring, especially in the red zone. Okay, there's a few reasons for that. I've heard a lot, and I see a lot of, oh, the Justin Fields package, this, that, and the third. All right, bro. People could talk about whatever that play on third down. Bro, this dude just came off the bench, and you expect him to just go make the play. One play. That's all he gets, and then he does it, and people got something bad to say. It's like, bro, come on. Be realistic a little bit here, okay? I mean, for one play, he made a good read. He made good read twice. He just didn't – he started to slide us a yard early. It is what it is, okay? The bad is the offense. How do you fix
also
that?
motioned the first down after. That's embarrassing.
I mean, he thought he got
Steelers
it.
fans.
He was selling it.
No overreactors.
He was selling it. He was selling it.
He was selling it.
Yeah, and then he had to fucking Charlie Brown his way back to the bench and go, "Aw, dang."
What I say is,
But
with that,
hold
with
on,
that
hold
part,
on.
though, is
The
like,
bad is the
Ravens-
offense. Hold on, one second.
Go.
The bad is the offense, but this is an offense with a brand new offensive coordinator, two brand new, 1 and 2 quarterbacks, brand new, brand new receiving core, pretty brand new offensive line. Like when you look at it, this isn't something that's been cooking for years, and Arthur Smith is still definitely installing pieces to the offense, and it's not all there. So, in my opinion, yes, the offense is bad, but with all due respect and all things considered, I don't think it's that bad. Okay, and that's just maybe that's a homer take, but
No, it's not a homer take when you're 8-2. It can be a homer take if you're 500. If you're 8-2, your offense simply isn't that bad.
and
Your defense is no doubt winning you games.
it's
No
the highest paid
fucking
defense
doubt.
in the league, though.
Should be.
Yes,
Your special teams is phenomenal.
bro, best
I'll
in
go
the
ahead and
league.
tell you.
Phenomenal. And that special teams coach y'all have,
Nobody,
he is
that's
gassed
right.
up, dude.
Yes,
He is
Coach
bought in.
of the year. Give him coach of the year.
God.
That's what I want to do.
assistant coach of
That
the
guy
year,
is
Danny Smith.
No. NFL coach of the year. God damn it.
Hey.
Give
Not,
him the
bro.
trophy.
Again, like I think I talked to Ronnie some about this when they came out with the rule changes. I knew about Danny Smith, and I've seen him, bro. He's been a coach in Pittsburgh forever, and I thought that he was going to be one of the guys, especially when there was some, rumors, if you will, about there being a special teams package with Justin Fields in the kick return game. The first thing that hit my head was, bro, this man Danny Smith is taking these rules and he's making them to work to his advantage in some way, shape, or form. That's what it is. That's what he does. You know what I mean? And that's a very positive thing that the Steelers have. Aside from being the best team in the AFC North to this point in the league, and I don't think it's even a question. Like, this man Lamar is the AFC's Dak Prescott. I will stand on that. Like, did we not just see it? Not to mention, how many games was he 1-4 against Pittsburgh? How many years has
What's
he been
Lamar Jackson's playoff record? Oh, and what?
Bro, my thing is not even his playoff record, dog. What's his record against Pittsburgh?
You obviously know the actual record.
It's
I
1-4,
yeah,
bro.
It can't be.
Yeah,
good.
well,
It's
here's
1-4,
my thing, though. Here's my
and
thing,
he's
though.
been in the
I
league
think,
for
though, that
7
you have to look at
years.
John Harbaugh. You have to look at Harbaugh versus Tomlin. The Steelers have won 8 out of the last 9.
No,
This
I
dude
agree,
can't
but I'm
beat
just
Mike
saying,
Tomlin.
how is this man Lamar, as good as everybody says he is, but he's played the biggest divisional game
Bro,
5
Mike
times.
Tomlin
He's
has
been in the
been
league
booed
7
too, bro.
years,
But I'm
dog.
Mike
He
Tomlin
he
has
doesn't
booed
play
that.
them once a year on average. He plays them less than once a year, 7 years into his career.
Right. Well, that's because we've played them at the end of the season 3 times, and they've been locked into the playoffs, and they sat their starters. So
Important note.
partially, that's
Important
good
to
for
know.
them.
Okay, that was one of them a year, but he
No,
doesn't.
3 of them.
No, I'm saying that was one time a year. I'm saying his overall record against the Steelers in general.
Yeah, 1-4. Yeah, he should have played more of those games. Yeah.
You're talking about three
No.
of the.
You're talking about 3 games that
I'm
he
talking
wasn't
about
in.
15 total games that he should have played up to this point, minus the first year. Okay, he didn't play the
He's
first
saying
year, so 14.
Riley's saying he's played the Steelers 5 times and won once. Lamar Jackson has suited up against the Pittsburgh Steelers 5 times, won one of those games.
No, for sure.
I think I'm with Ronnie at this point. This is more on Harbaugh than a player.
But
like,
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
sorry.
bro, when you're that good, that's the big game you got to come and show up in.
Look. You can't criticize Lamar Jackson for putting the same fucking numbers up your quarterback did. And now you can't say that your quarterback didn't play like shit.
My quarterback
Lamar
isn't a
Jackson
2-time
played
MVP
like
guy.
Again, we're talking this game. I don't care about the MVP. I don't care about it. He's going to be 3-time after this year. All right?
And that's what he does in the biggest game in the division?
That's what he did the other 16 games, Riley. Drop his dick on everybody.
Listen, if we
see what I'm saying, though?
Listen, if Justin Tucker makes one of those field goals, are we even having this conversation?
No.
Well, here, hold on. Here's the difference. Here's why I hate. I love that because here's why I hate these conversations. Okay, Justin Tucker makes the field goal. Because of that, the Ravens at some point in the game are either 3 points closer or maybe 1 point ahead. So now instead of the Steelers kicking a field goal, they go for the touchdown on 4th down and get it. Now we're up 4 points that we never were up. So that's why you can't play that type of math.
Right.
Also, at the end of the game, when we got that first down across the 50. We were approaching their territory. We would have easily had enough time to run as many plays as we want. We had 3 timeouts to kick our own field goal to go ahead.
Listen, I see the hat. I see the hat. I see the jersey. I understand the mentality. Are you telling me you truly, like, seriously, if you truly believe that Tucker makes both of those field goals, you still think the Steelers win that game?
You said 1 to start with.
I know. Well, that's because you won by 2.
Hold on. If he makes both those field goals, the way the
whole
Steelers
game.
play the game changes.
I understand
the whole
that.
outcome of the game changes.
I understand
You can't
that.
just add him at the end of the game and pretend everything else would stay the same.
What he's saying is that the Steelers' offense wasn't already doing that great. So if he makes those 2 field goals,
But do we go for it more on 4th down because we're down? Like
the Steelers' offense was actually hold on. The Steelers' offense was not doing that bad. They had 4 scoring drives inside the 15-yard line, bro. Their red zone offense was not good. They fucked up in the red zone. Russell Wilson threw an interception that literally took points off the board. So it's funny how some people 3 missed field goals, but no credit to us being on the 1-yard line throwing an interception. You know what I mean? Like, Russell Wilson made a bad play. Justin Tucker made a bad play. Hey, Ravens offense, get closer. Justin Tucker's been bad all year. They knew that was going to happen. Bet if it was 4th and 1, bet if they had more success on 3rd down and it was like 4th and 2, bet they would have went for it, but they couldn't because it was 4th and 10. That's what I said.
I just want us to do one thing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pump the brakes on the Super Bowl talk, please.
Oh yeah, you can pump the brakes on the Super Bowl.
That's fine, bro. But that's fine. That's
3
fine.
times. Just
all right. That's fine.
We're 2 days removed. 2 days removed. We're not as high. We're not as hype and energetic.
But there's in the AFC right now. In the AFC, there are only 2 other teams. There's only 2 other teams you can talk about, right?
Aren't going to win you a playoff.
There's only 2 other teams you could talk about.
I'm saying, Ronnie.
But context is important in the sense that they were having pretty good success. They scored 30 points per game in the 3 games previously. And then, my one thing is Steelers-Ravens is weird. It's divisional. So I would say, 1 time's a coincidence. I want to see what happens Thursday night against Cleveland, even though they do have a pretty good secondary, a pretty good pass rush and
this
stuff.
is the biggest thing for me. Hold on.
At -5.5. Y'all open up at -5.5, by the way.
They should cover that if they're a good team.
What?
I feel like that's a trap game. Is that a trap game?
It could be a trap game. It's
a trap game, isn't it, Ron?
I will say
the Ravens, physical-ass Ravens game.
Emotional.
5-game win streak. Bro, they said it's going to be snowy, windy.
Jameis Winston.
It's a trap.
Jameis,
I don't know,
Jameis
man.
is yet to eat a W. He is yet to.
No, he ate one against the Ravens.
Yeah, he did.
No, he gave him that W. Not doing that. Kyle Hamilton got the fucking ball. Zay Flowers give him 6.
What's the over-under of that one?
Hey, all right, listen.
Hey,
What's the over-under of that one? 11?
42 and a
If
half.
you're, but hey, I'll pump the brakes on it. But if you're talking about any other team in the AFC other than the Chiefs and the Bills, then we can't.
No, just the Bills.
We got to hit the gas.
Just the Bills. No, just the Bills. It's the Bills, then you could put someone below it.
I was going. I'm with you. I'm just trying to take a little more humble approach.
I think the Bills would have to be the team that you could say is above.
Ronnie said it. Patrick Mahomes.
Bro,
I said it.
hey, I
But
told
they're
you.
ass this year.
I said it last week. Hey, I said it last week. What's Patrick Mahomes gonna do?
Win in big time situations.
That motherfucker can't
I
throw
said
the
he
ball
was gonna
himself,
throw
bro.
one of them thingies that Dak Prescott does a lot
Bro,
of.
we don't have to play them, bro. We don't have to play them. Someone else is going to beat them. No, we'll beat that team.
I think. Hey, well, listen.
Y'all have yet to face the boogeyman in the playoffs.
The
Have you?
Steelers.
Y'all ain't seen them in the
This year
playoffs.
is
Have you?
different, though, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
we
this
have.
year is
We played him in.
definitely
We played him in the playoffs. In their place.
I'm asking. I wasn't
No, I
saying.
feel
I
you.
was asking.
We
I'm
played
not-
him in the
no, I'm not saying
playoffs.
nothing yet.
We
You
played
gotta
him in the
still wait a
playoffs.
little bit. The
When?
offense has some things to prove.
Who?
The offense has still has some
2020?
things.
The
What?
Chiefs.
Is it 20 or 19? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
God,
19,
that's
20?
the Thursday game.
The year we went 11-1.
No,
Oh,
listen, that was
2020.
Yeah.
was a Wednesday game, bro. That was a fucked up year. Bro.
Why does this happen?
That was like a
That's
Wednesday
the fucking
game against
Thursday
the-
game, dude.
Commanders?
I
What
will
the
say
hell?
the dumbest shit that I have ever seen in the playoffs was the Buffalo Bills versus the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. That was the dumbest shit in the entire history of
And
football.
we didn't even have TJ in that game, bro.
Kenny or TJ. It was Mason Rudolph and
Yeah,
Alex
not having
Highsmith.
Kenny was a goddamn blessing. Not a bad thing.
Kenny Pickett, one game played,
Oh man.
one interception.
Hey, you know what we should do is talk about this week's slate of NFL games.
Oh, hold up. You guys know that the Lions for the first time in team history are favorites to win the Super Bowl.
Are they really?
They put up
The
53
Lions-
weeks in a row.
Good for them, bro.
The-
Good for them.
The Lions have overtaken the Kansas City Chiefs on most major sports
ain't
books
lying.
as the odds.
Good for them.
on
They
favorite.
fucking should be. They're fucking destroying
Russ-
teams, dude.
350.
Every fucking
Or
game they
450,
play, they
something
look
like that.
like fucking Alabama against Old Dominion.
Yeah, it's bad. They're putting up 50
Bro.
every game.
Too bad Aiden Hutchinson couldn't flex seal his leg together. and just go
21-1.
Yeah.
Alex
Of course,
Anzalone.
we praise the Lions and Riley scrolls down. He scrolls down and finds the 21-1.
What
Go
were
on,
we
put your
talking?
money
Hold
on
on,
it.
hold on. What were we talking about?
The Lions
Keep
won
it
about
on.
50.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
No,
I was
no.
going to say, Brady Quinn
on.
yesterday said that for some reason that seemed to pique Avery's interest. What the
70
fuck
to
did Brady
1.
Quinn have to
Yo,
say? That's what
boys.
Avery said.
Yeah, bro. What the fuck does
Yeah,
Brady
it was
Quinn have to
dumb
say?
shit, bro. This man said the Cleveland Browns need to offer whatever they can in the offseason to get Mike Tomlin from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I said, bro, they could offer me 15 first-round picks. No.
Didn't they link Mike Tomlin to that USC job before Lincoln Riley took it? And what
oh
did
my
he go?
God, that's the best comment.
I will never leave this city. I will never leave coaching this team. Why would
Bro.
I go from the NFL to coaching college?
He said, there's not a booster with a big enough blank check.
Why, bro? Why? Why would he go from the NFL to a team that the Washington Massillon could go out there and beat
Yeah.
the Cleveland Browns this year?
Yeah. I know.
That's not good.
All right, I just had to say that because I thought it was hilarious.
Well, let's talk about some games that we have going on this week. Speaking of the Lions that are favorites, who are they playing this week, Avery?
Hopefully Mike Brown dies this weekend.
Are they on a bye yet? Have they had a bye?
Hey, did you see the Blackburn lady? She couldn't even
Avery,
watch the game.
Who do the...
Dude's just.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Avery, who do the
She's
Panthers
can't
play
even
this
watch.
week?
She's not even
Off
looking
a
'cause
loss.
She's like so like anxiety ridden. And he's just like.
Hang on, Avery, who do the Panthers play this week?
Hey, all right, fuck it. We're gonna get into it then. Since you want to talk about
Since
Panthers, Josh.
we're on a win streak, as they say. Who do the fucking Panthers play this week?
Probably the Falcons.
They play the Kansas City
Oh, no.
Chiefs.
Oh man, fuck them. We gonna win.
Oh
We
yeah.
win.
Hey, well,
We gonna win.
is that Avery's bet of the week?
No, it's not. Panthers plus money. You take the Panthers plus. They will cover the spread.
You think they'll
10.5?
10.5? It's a lot of points.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
points.
we
That's not
lose by-
crazy.
But
But hey, I do remember
They lose
this.
by 10.
I do remember people saying that the Lions being favored by 13.5 was a lot, and it turned out it was not a lot. It was like by
My
4
favorite-
times not a lot.
My favorite comment of the whole week. Josh Brittle putting in the chat. The Lions covered that 13.5 point spread, didn't they?
Yeah, they won
Yeah.
like 56-6. Like Mac Jones is such a fucking joke.
Crazy.
What
The
And
happened?
Jaguars.
Mac Jones-
That's another organization
Yeah,
that's
we
just
forgot
in the
about the
gutter.
Jaguars.
Yeah, Doug Peterson.
gutter.
Doug Peterson can't have a job there. Doug Peterson.
It's another NFL coach with a job over people like Vrabel, Belichick. It's fucking insane.
Eric Bieniemy.
Peterson
Add
can't do
Zach Taylor's bitch ass to that list too.
it. Buddy, I'll just say this: I bet on the Bengals money line. I had 9 legs in that game, and I hit 8 of them. I'm sorry. I was supposed to make 500.
You have the best quarterback in the league and the best wide receiver, and you still fucking lose every game. How?
It's coaching.
It's the defense, brother.
It's
It's
defense
not
don't fucking help.
Just
But
the defense, bro. The defense.
here's
played
the
great.
thing: it was another 1-score game, though. That's the part. Like the
Ah,
Chargers,
yeah,
the Chargers
yeah,
tried to
yeah.
lose that game, bro. They didn't run the ball one time in that second half. It looked like the playoff game against the Jaguars, bro. It looked like Staley. They didn't run the ball one time in that second half. They wanted to lose that game,
They
dude.
did, bro, and they got bailed out by the missed kicks. That one is really the missed kicks. It was at the end of the game.
Well,
At
not
the
only
end
that,
of the game, like there's.
I
nothing
remember
left.
Ronnie. You texted me. The officiating in that game was
Oh my
horrendous.
bro.
Dude, yeah, look,
They
the
hit-
end of the game
they
was
hit,
bad.
They hit Trey
We weren't gonna
Henderson
do this
with
2 weeks ago.
a
Roughing
roughing
the-
the passer, bro. It didn't even make sense.
It
And then there was a
doesn't even
pass
make any
interference I
sense.
think they didn't call.
Oh, you want
Like,
to
bro,
talk
it was
about-
wild, bro.
You want to talk
Bro,
about
there was like
trap.
4 PIs that I saw that were not called just in the
No
first fucking
shot.
half.
We
Man,
blew our load last week, buddy. Trust me.
I think
I just don't know how you have the lead leader in passing yards, the lead leader in receiving yards, the sack leader, and you still fucking lose every game. Oh, but our kicker made 16 million off 3 years.
that's
16
an
million.
expensive ass kicker, bro. That's an
Jamar,
expensive ass soccer
Chase,
player.
bro. Jamar Chase said they asked him like about the case. He said, "I don't know. That's why he makes the big bucks to make big kicks."
Yeah, yeah, it's
Bro, he's making more than Jamar Chase. That's
the whole.
crazy.
It. Mike Brown has eventually. I mean, he looks like he's about to die. So maybe somebody just needs to, Hector Salamanca his ass and just, hold the medication back for a day or something. You know what I'm saying?
Hector hit the ding, ding.
You know, yeah.
Bro said gas the press box.
I want Mike Brown to, if he wants to talk, I want him to not be able to speak.
Yeah, well,
Bro, could you
my name
imagine?
is Mike Brown.
Could you imagine if you were a Cowboys fan, dude?
I know Ronnie and I talked about this too. What if the Bengals and Steelers could combine?
Bro, I heard it
What if you had
take.
the Steelers defense and the Bengals offense? Does
Time
that
out.
team get beaten?
No.
I
That
don't
would
think
be
so.
a nasty.
I think you
Tomlin
might
stays
want
because-
to talk about potentially inheriting the Steelers' offensive line too. Maybe get that in the conversation.
The center.
Joe still has to run more than he should, dude.
Well, our center and our left tackle are the only bright spots in our offensive line. Both of the guards are fucking god awful.
That's what I mean.
Yo, I heard this take today. I thought it was pretty good. They said Friday night it looked like, or Friday night at AT&T Stadium, it was Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
That was.
They said.
Bro, that Jake
They
Paul
said
got
Monday
away
night-
Cowboy Stadium before the Cowboys did this year.
They said Monday
That's
night Houston looked like Jake Paul and Dallas looked like Mike Tyson. Bro, did you see?
You guys
hear
seen
what
the
Ronnie
you guys
just
seen the
said?
memes?
No, what did he say?
He said
you guys
that
seen the
Jake
memes?
Paul
They
won
put-
in AT&T Stadium
Yes.
More times than
Dude,
Dallas
more
has.
times
yeah,
than the
I knew
Cowboys
that.
have.
Hold on, they
That's-
put a picture like so like who's someone that's shitty right now?
You mean like a football player?
Anything, I don't know. They put a picture of Zach Taylor for me. They put a picture of Zach Taylor's face on each of Mike Tyson's ass cheeks. That was really cool.
I seen the
Yeah.
I seen the Nebraska
I seen the
end
Jets.
on Mike Tyson's
Yeah, the
ass.
Jets.
Nebraska keeps fucking blowing it.
So that wasn't on my bingo card this year. Seeing the Mike Tyson's ass on live TV.
The man,
Yeah,
the man does some squats.
No,
Yo,
The man does some squats.
Hey, listen,
bro, did you
I
just
don't,
compliment his ass, bro?
I'm
I
saying
don't
the
wanna-
man does some squats.
I don't want to go too far down this rabbit hole,
And the
but
week before that, it was Derrick Henry, dude.
how is it?
That's true.
How is the biggest boxing event?
Do
Up
you remember
to this
what Jersey
point?
Jerry said?
No.
Yo, when Derrick Henry's ass came out, Jersey Jerry tweeted. I love Jersey Jerry, dude. Jersey Jerry tweeted. He said, "Derrick Henry got cakes though. No Diddy."
Pause, bro.
And he's just being so sincere, dude. He's just being so authentic. I love him.
Bro, the biggest event in
Jerry,
boxing
type that
history
shit.
was
Derrick Henry.
assault on the elderly. That's insane.
Yeah. We don't.
Man.
We're not even going to talk about that. That doesn't deserve to be
Ladies
talked
and
about. Everybody
gentlemen,
in the
I
fucking
would just
world saw
really
that.
I would just really love an actual boxer to say, okay, I will end this shit.
I'm calling out Ryan Garcia. I'm calling out Canelo. I'm calling out Tank.
Bro,
Fucking
ain't he like 190 pounds?
bro.
He's a cruiserweight.
Muhammad
Yeah,
Ali-
he's like 190 to
Muhammad
200.
Ali. Ronnie, you
Let-
remember
let-
Muhammad
let-
Ali
let-
No,
fought,
they just fought at
let-
220, brother. They just fought at 220.
Was it? I thought it was 190 to 200. I thought he was a cruiserweight.
20.
Bro,
Calling
who's
out
gonna
motherfuckers
get
like-
who's gonna get Tyson's revenge?
And they would beat
Tyson-
him. They would beat him. They just wouldn't knock him out. What?
Deontay Wilder.
I just want to know who's gonna
Deontay
get
Wilder.
Tyson's revenge.
Put the Bronze
When
Bomber
Ali
in there.
lost to
See
Frazier, Tyson
how
came in there
Jake
and beat
Paul
the fuck
does
out of
against the Bronze Bomber. Bronze Bomber's had some
Well,
fights that
bro,
he's had some forgettable
yeah.
fights lately. He'd like to build
We
his
need
name
to
back
some
up.
justice.
Go and hit Jake Paul
go ahead.
one time. You want to see a
I'm gonna go
one
ahead.
time, just a
Honestly,
one
some
punch and
people-
that's it? There goes your career. Put the Bronze Bomber in there. Because them first two
Dude, there
rounds
were
against
some
Deontay
people
Wilder,
trying to
you're
say
dead.
that-
You're dead. He's
There were
dead.
some
He's
people
not
trying to
Tyson
say-
Fury's not going to get knocked out and then get up 3 times. He's not the fucking Undertaker. If Jake Paul gets hit by Deontay Wilder one time, he's dead.
You're not the
Bro.
Undertaker. That's good. That's good.
He's dead. Yo, dude, Bronze Bomber would kill him.
Bro, it doesn't even need to be that. If he just fought anybody that was.
I'm
wanna
saying
see-
that
I
fight
would love to
makes
see-
This man
sense.
just
This
fought
is
a
my thing. He
50-year-old
fought-
man.
Right.
He fought
60-year-old.
Tyson Fury's little brother, Tommy. And Tommy ain't
Yes.
even a good boxer.
And Tommy
Bro,
He
won.
ain't even a good boxer,
And Tommy,
bro.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
he
Put him
was
against
right.
Bronze
He-
Bomber, dude.
He's
They
just
fought.
actually boxed.
Jake Paul
Like
and him
he's
fought, I thought.
trained.
Huh?
Huh?
Didn't they fight him and Tommy?
Tommy won.
Yeah, Tommy won.
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Tommy beat
But
him
what
like 9
I
rounds
want
to
to see
3
a
or
real
some shit.
boxer. I want to see a real
But
boxer.
that's the
do it.
thing.
Bronze
That's
Bomber.
the
I'm
thing.
saying the fight
He
makes
won't
sense.
Fight a real boxer because the
No.
closest thing to that is Tommy Fury, and Tommy Fury beat the shit out of him.
There's a champ
He
right
won't
now.
do it again.
There's
He won't
a
do it again.
champion right now at like
Erbitov.
I don't even know. I don't know what it is.
Peter
His name's
Beef.
Artem-
Peter Beef.
Artem-
Beef. He just
Yeah,
beat
and he-
Dmitry Bivol to be
Yes.
the
Okay,
undisputed
yeah.
light
Yes,
heavyweight
yes, yes,
champion.
Yes,
He
was a
has
major
said
underdog in
I
that
would.
fight, too. Yes, okay.
He said
So
I
that's
would
what
go
that is.
and
Okay.
fight Jake Paul.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm gonna
and
go ahead and
listen.
tell you guys.
And you know what, Jake
God,
Paul?
if you can hear me,
No,
please do
bro.
it.
But bro, Jake Paul literally said something like, look at how many people want to fight me. Get in line. Something. Like, bro, no, people don't want to fight you
Pussy,
because
bro.
they fucking respect you and want to like challenge themselves. You're disgracing their fucking profession, bro. That's why they want to fight you. You fucking.
Is he?
If
Now,
I'm
I'll
using
say
it,
this.
it's-
I'll say this.
If I-
The Paul brothers
They get
are the
money.
greatest promoters ever. Ever. Ever, 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 ever.
Yeah, but bro, how do you get that? He had the luck, like just the route he went into it isn't even like a promotional route. He was a Disney TikTok guy, which that's the only reason he's a good promoter is because like
Dana White still lived on this earth, didn't he?
Yeah,
Right,
Dana
like, I think
White's.
that's
Hey,
like a-
Dana White has never had a fucking fight card do what the fuck Jake Paul did on Friday night. There was more people illegally watching a stream on Twitter of that fight than there was watching the NBA Finals.
yeah.
What are we talking about?
By the way, fuck Netflix. Bunch
Yeah,
of
Netflix
bums.
is clown shit for that.
Bunch
I'm
of
saying
bums.
I have to give them some amount of
Bro.
respect, bro. Those motherfuckers are
Speaking-
dumb, insane promoters to pull shit
Speaking
like
of
this over and
Netflix,
over and over again.
Netflix doing that Tyson and Paul thing was just a warm up for them having to do games on Christmas.
Yes.
The
Yeah, I'm one of
Steelers
the
and
games.
Chiefs are going to be on that on
Did you
Netflix.
see, Ronnie? Did you see the Hard Knocks is the entire AFC North?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of weird, no?
How the Steelers didn't have a divisional game. It was all by chance. The Steelers didn't have a divisional game till the second
Till
half
Hard
of the
Knocks
season.
started.
And then Hard Knocks started at the same time. Hey,
But that's
listen,
what I'm saying, bro.
y'all don't
Like,
believe
it's
there's a
gonna go
script?
one of two
Y'all
ways
don't
for
believe.
me.
Hey, I'm here to tell you there's a script, and the script ends with us not pumping the brakes. We're hitting the gas, and the Steelers are winning the fucking Super Bowl.
I knew this.
Gosh damn it.
I knew that's where
Alright.
you were going.
So
You like
while
that?
we're on-
You like that,
while
huh?
we're on while we're on the fucking drive of dreams,
Hey, time out. North Texas is. Hey,
We
listen.
were pushing brakes
What?
and pumping gas,
Hey.
and I said we're on the drive of dreams.
Yes.
Y'all got that, right?
Yes, we're on the
Yeah.
drive of dreams,
I'm
and
clever.
North Texas's coach just absolutely professionally eviscerated Mike Houston and shouting out the way those ECU Pirates have played in the last 3 or 4 weeks.
ECU tyrants.
As
Pirates.
he should. As he should. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm going
Pirates.
to tell you guys, they just fired Biff Poggi at Charlotte. They just
I thought you
fired
said
my man
Pirates.
Biff at Charlotte. All right? Yeah, y'all know what that means, right? That fuck Mike Houston is going to end up over there. I'm getting to see his ass every year. I'm going to see him every fucking year. I'm going to be at the 50 on the other side. I'm going to say a couple, 2-3 things to Mike Houston. Mike Houston's on the same wavelength as Scotty Montgomery.
This is a live update. The Cleveland Cavaliers have a perfect season right now. They're 15-0. They're down 5 points to the Boston Celtics in Boston with 14 seconds left. The perfect
Oh yeah,
season
that's
is
one
over.
Ohio team that's doing good this year.
The perfect season is
The,
over.
I will say, I didn't even see that one coming.
What? Cavs 15-0?
The Cavs 15-0 to
Yeah.
start.
Shout
If you
out to
told
Cleveland
me-
Cavs, dude. Shout out to the Cavs.
Hey, I don't know
15-0.
much about the
Evan
NBA.
Bringing life
Evan
to a dead
Mobley's
city
team.
right now,
It's-
man. Bringing life to a
Evan
dead city.
Mobley's team. It's
Hey, I
Evan
don't know.
Mobley's team.
I don't know too much about the NBA, but the Sixers are very ass. But isn't that Jared McCain kid like kind of nice?
Yeah, he's good.
Doing TikTok dances? Yeah.
Yeah, the TikTok kid.
He's the best at the TikTok dances.
But I've seen him putting up like 29, 30 points as a rookie. That's crazy.
But it's because Maxi's not in. Maxi's been hurt.
Ah, okay.
Right? He's been basically all of Maxi's
Max will
minutes.
play this week. Max
Ah.
will be back this week. But hey, shout out to Cleveland Cavs. That team
Still,
is
though,
bringing
he's getting
life
30,
to a
30,
currently
30.
dead city.
30 is 30. 30 is 30. You got to have minutes to get 30 up, though.
Exactly.
Like, unless you're Klay Thompson.
They need him.
And you could get
They need
60 in 17 minutes or something.
LeBron is
That's
still
crazy. That don't happen.
dominating.
And Donovan
I mean, the
Mitchell.
'96 Bulls didn't go 15-0, bro. It just doesn't. It doesn't happen.
How is LeBron still able to walk?
How? Not only that, he's playing his dick off, son. He's got one
He is
game a week where
playing-
he's going fucking
Dude.
crazy.
I looked at the
He's
You know
highlights.
what I'm saying? It's called EPO. It's called EPO. That's how.
EPO.
Stem cells.
Explain it.
Stem
For the,
Stem cells. I
yeah.
go to Brazil.
What are they?
I
I
was
go to
gonna say,
Brazil.
explain it for the viewers, man. Explain it for
What
the
are they?
viewers.
100 billion. What are they? $100 million stem cells that only LeBron can get, no other players.
Yeah. It's
Dude,
the
Joe Rogan
Brazilian
has them.
stem cells. It's the Brazilian stem cells.
One block, guys. Shit, they might take this motherfucker to OT.
That shit, bro. Hey.
Their shit might not be
I just
over, bro.
wanted to know where all the people telling me Ronnie James should be in the NBA are.
He's not good.
I've been looking for him. I can't fucking find him. Been searching and finding.
Hey,
Can't see him.
listen. This is
You
what I'll
gotta give
say.
that kid time.
Avery, just to that, okay? Time out. Listen,
Wasn't he
just
playing
one
good
thing,
in
one
the
thing,
G
one
League?
thing,
I
one
saw a
thing.
video of him playing good in the G League.
Bro, listen. Just listen. All right? Hear me out. And this is something Dion said. And it didn't have anything specifically due to the Bronny James situation. But Dion said that, you know, his decisions have also been made off of making decisions so his kids can be just as or more successful than him. And so in my opinion, bro, you're 100% right. Like, I'm not going to sit here and act like Bronny James should be in the fucking NBA, okay? But with all due respect, like I said when he was drafted in the, third round or some shit? Second?
Pick 55.
Okay, pick
Pick
55. Who's the best pick 55 ever? Not the undrafted guys. I want to know who was picked in that spot that is just, you know, light years better.
My man,
Okay.
that's cool and all.
So
this no.
this dude,
This
LeBron
is my
James,
point. This is my point. This guy
did what he
voted
did.
him to the G League team, and then you know what they did? Said, "Oh, he's only going to play home games. He's going to be with us for the road games, our road games. He's not going to go on the road with the G League team, the team he's fucking playing for, the team that's going to make him better.
Yeah,
the team
no
that is
doubt.
literally designed to develop his talent."
Right. Bro, I'm with
This
you.
is a fucking joke. This is a joke.
Daddy
I'm
ball.
tired of everything, bro. It's daddy ball. It's daddy ball. We're 4 to 5-year-old T-ball fucking team. That's what it is.
Yes.
I just know it's gonna be a bad day in the Respis household when if Bronny James pans out.
Oh, brother, that kid's 6'2" and looks fucking tiny compared to grown men in the NBA. God,
Bro, yeah.
I go ahead and put a house in North Carolina. That kid doesn't play 8 years in the NBA.
Hey, but hold on. What happens
Lock
when
it in.
what happens
years
when they
is a
go
long
get
time.
hold on, what happens when they get the what's the next one? Bryce?
5. Bryce is good.
Hold on, time out. What happens when it's
Difference.
Bronny? When it's LeBron, Bronny, and Bryce, and then they go put a ring on together.
Here's the thing.
And Bryce and LeBron carry Bronny the whole way.
Bryce is good. Here's the thing. I've said Bryce was good. Bryce is already 6'8". Bryce looks like an NBA basketball player.
No doubt.
The sixth man for Team fucking Face.
Bro, for sure.
Bro. I want to say something, Avery. You get more hyped up about hating on LeBron James Jr. than you do the Carolina Panthers winning streak, dude.
Whoa. Why?
How?
Why? Because I'm a hater at heart.
He's the local hater. We knew
No, this is
that.
crazy. Like I heard him talking about the Panthers. He's like, eh.
But fuck
LeBron
LeBron
James
James Jr.
Fuck that kid. He's a piece of shit.
My team, best ever. Bears, Eddie Pinto, ever. 89% makes. Oh yeah. Fuck Justin Tucker. Guess what? Guess who ain't looked like shit the last three weeks or so? Bryce Young. You know who the Panthers have? Panthers have 3 receivers in the top 10 in rookie receiving yards. 3 of them. 3 things. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And guess what? We got a top 5 running back. Yeah, with a second-year quarterback. We're building rapport. 4.
Bro, how
And
bad?
we got a top 5 running back. Chuba Hubbard, top 5 running back right now. Can't say it's not true.
How bad is Deontay?
He's on
He's
the
gone.
Ravens.
Bro, how
Yeah.
bad is he?
This was supposed to be his game.
Yeah.
It was a
This
big
was
revenge
the
narrative. He
coming
was,
out
he
party.
was getting targets. He was lobbing him the
Dude,
shit.
I
But he
feel
was
bad
doing
for
the
Deontay, bro.
Deontay
He
thing.
was doing the
I
Deontay
don't.
thing.
I feel bad for him. He should
Bro.
not be on the Ravens.
Mike Tomlin
The fit
took
makes
the
no
most
sense.
public shit on that kid.
Well,
I
I think he was
love-
trying to. I think he was trying to bait Harbaugh into playing him.
I'll take Deontay Johnson.
Did you hear what Tomlin said, bro? Tomlin said we're worried about what?
They have other players on the team that we should worry
There's
about.
more
before
explosive
him.
players or something with bigger roles.
I'll
that we're
take Deontay
focusing
Johnson
on.
right now.
Hey, but no,
No,
you
if he was
won't.
with Burrow, he would definitely be. That was like a fit for him. Lamar makes no sense. I never understood that.
sense.
They probably just grabbed him so the Chiefs didn't get him or something.
I mean, it's smart.
Yeah, it is.
It's smart. It's smart. But hey, man, what? Can we talk about it for real? Can we be serious?
What?
Colorado's going to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think that's
4
fair.
seed.
No,
They're getting a first round bye.
they have a path.
They're gonna get a first round bye.
They're in control of their destiny, as I would like to say. Similar to the
be
Steelers,
honest.
but you know.
That team actually is kind of good too. Like they're a complete overhaul from last year.
Oh yeah, up front.
Completely different.
Up front.
Completely
Crazy.
different.
Crazy. They
Completely
added Warren Sapp and a few other guys and
Bro,
turned it around.
he got rid of his entire coaching staff he brought with him. Minus like 3 guys. Minus the strength and conditioning coach and like O-line and D-line coach. He brought Warren Sapp in to help the D-line. He brought another O-line guy in to help with the O-line. New OC, new DC, and look at him now.
No, for sure. I do believe that they are in control of their own destiny, and if they don't fuck it up, it's their spot.
They got a tough game on Saturday against Kansas.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kansas just fucking
Kansas
beat BYU. That ain't no fucking
That's
layup.
what I was going to say. BYU's kind of been trending down, though, honestly, though.
Yeah.
Like, they have not
That
looked
was their
good
Super Bowl.
over the last month.
No,
Yeah.
I think
Who's
BYU
the
was
third
like a
best
point and a
player
half
on that team
favorites.
coming out? Or who's the third best player on that team?
Third best? Jimmy Horn Jr.
Gotta be. Yeah, the receiver.
Jimmy
running
Horn
back guy.
Jr.
Little guy.
Yeah.
Oh, that Shiloh Sanders is terrible.
Ooh.
I don't know about
Terrible.
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 So he's not a cover guy. He's an in the box safety. Jamal
Ronnie, remember
Adams.
that film? Remember that film I showed you on him?
Jamal
Yeah,
Adams.
but that was because he had like an ankle injury, I guess, or something. Was trying to play.
Jamal
he had an ankle
Adams.
injury?
Yeah, so he couldn't break down, and Dion said, he should not
Bro,
have
that
been
was
playing.
some of the worst like form tackling I've
The
ever seen.
Kansas
Just
State,
posted
you
that
would-
tackling.
But you have to think, bro.
The Kansas State game, I
You
think.
can't overreact sometimes, like similar to Broderick Jones, like on one game. Like you just can't overreact too much from like some bad tape, like on one game. Like there's just context to things. If it keeps happening and happening and happening, then that's a pattern.
Dog, I seen Broderick Jones shit the bed all year, cuh.
Yeah.
I watched it
literally.
live in the fucking
He's
preseason. I watched Greg Russo 3 plays in a row take his fucking lunch money.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about in the preseason.
The
Broderick
The first 3 of the game.
Greg
That was in
Russo
the preseason.
turned him upside
Bro,
down,
he-
put his head in the
he's
fucking
been-
toilet,
bro,
and took the
Hey,
fucking
with
toilet
Greg
out of
Russo,
his fucking
he's
head.
been good. He's been good the
Greg,
last.
Greg Russo played those 3 plays. Didn't check back in the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, and Greg Rousseau's actually been pretty good.
I just
this
told
year,
Riley
honestly.
he's having a good year.
No,
Rousseau's
no
having a
doubt.
good year.
This was not a shitting
But
on Greg
Broderick
Rousseau
Jones,
type
Broderick
thing.
Jones had an elbow brace on in that game, bro. He couldn't punch at all, and he already doesn't even have a good punch. He's 2 years younger than both rookies that are starting on the line right now. Like, the dude's young as fuck. He barely had any starts at Georgia. Offensive tackle, this is the problem. And y'all two should know this. Offensive tackle,
Takes the
specifically in the
longest.
NFL, is probably
2-3
the
years.
hardest
Oh, it's
position.
hard
one of,
as
yes,
fuck.
Andrew Thomas.
Oh.
Andrew Thomas is the best example of this.
Yeah, he
Andrew
looked like
Thomas
unplayable.
was getting ready. He was getting ready to get cut and sent to the shadow realm.
Yes.
Bro,
Now he's
they
a
were
top
calling
tackle
that
in the
guy. They were calling that guy beyond dog shit. They said that guy was like terrible. Gunner, you have a guy on your O line that's very similar to Roderick Jones and
Amarius
Mims.
Mims.
Mims. Big
Yeah,
fucking
Mims.
body. Big
Dude,
fucking body.
he is huge, bro. Huge.
6'8", 360 or some shit. He's got like Mekhi Becton
The
size.
guy's a refrigerator that can move. But
Wait, which
that's
one
one
you
thing I'll
talking
say.
Amarius
Mims
Mims.
has been kind of a
Yeah,
bright
yeah,
spot in
yeah.
the season. He hasn't been like the greatest, but obviously
Bro,
he's a rookie.
again, though.
Bro, he started 12 games at Georgia.
I know that, but
12.
that's what I'm saying. And he's still
See,
like
and
he's
honestly,
still putting
This
up.
year,
Mims,
if he went back
Mims
this
is-
year, he'd be a top 3 pick.
yeah,
He'd probably
yes,
be the
that's
number
what I
one
was gonna
tackle
say.
taken off the board.
Hey,
Mims is even more polished than Broderick. The thing with Broderick that's honestly like that you should be happy about is this dude's technique is really not that good, and he just finds a way to win with just pure athleticism. So
I
and he's
I-
getting
I
better.
wanna-
That shit'll take you oh, but so far.
I want to
Okay.
transition
You gotta keep
to
improving.
a hot topic I seen somebody post. The mid-season awards in the NFL.
It's using superlatives.
Yeah. Who you got for we'll just start offensive rookie of the year.
Y'all go first.
Offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, rookie.
Jaden Daniels
Jaden
is a
Daniels.
quarterback, and if it wasn't a quarterback, Marvin Harrison.
Bo Nix.
There he is. Hey, my man. My
Yeah.
fucking guy. He's making a case. Don't say Shadur Sanders is making a case for Heisman and then say Bo Nix ain't making a case for
I'll
Rookie of the
buy it.
Year.
I'll
He's
buy it.
right fucking there. He's right fucking there.
Bo
He
Nix.
could be top 5.
He's
He
right
could
there.
be top 5. He's in there.
Fucking
I
in
hated
Rookie
just
of the Year,
as
he's
much as
top
everybody
2. What? He's top 2.
You think he's
Yeah,
better
He's
than
not
Marvin
better than
Harrison
Marvin
Jr.
Harrison
right now?
or
Yeah,
Jaden
yeah,
Daniels.
And
We'll
Jaden
see. Yeah.
Daniels.
I'm not gonna say I'm saying he has the potential to finish this year statistically better than Jaden Daniels.
So Bo Nix or Jaden Daniels.
Drake
But not
May-
wins
Drake
and
May
losses.
looked
Wins
good,
and losses, you got to tip the
Drake
cap to
May's
Jaden
been
Daniels
looking
'cause
good.
they
But
ain't
what
done
about?
winning games.
But what if?
Hey.
Drake May runs too much, man.
Is it because they're quarterbacks?
He's so young though.
Huh?
Is it because they're quarterbacks?
Drake, I'm telling y'all,
Yo,
they gonna
yeah.
be scraping
Yeah, yeah.
Drake May
That's-
off
that-
of the
here's
ice
the thing,
with a shovel.
That
here
award,
in
that,
3 weeks, bro.
Riley just raises another valid point. That award's gonna go to a quarterback.
Yeah.
Going to. Yeah, that's what
No,
we said.
no
Yeah, that's
discredit
why
to Marvin Harrison, though.
Who
He's
you
been
got?
kind
Who
of
you
on
got?
and off. He's obviously
Josh
phenomenal.
He is on,
Josh
buddy.
No, he's
Who do you
phenomenal.
have?
He's buddy.
That's terrifying.
That's why, buddy. I just told you.
I know.
We're 1.5 point favorites against the Cardinals at home this week. I don't think we're gonna win that fucking game, dude. We got Cardinals are fucking dope.
You
You,
said
you
that
weren't
last
gonna win
week, dude.
last week. You weren't gonna win any games the rest of the fucking year. You
I
win
mean,
these
I'm
seven,
saying
seven.
I'm okay if we win no game.
False,
Listen, this is the beautiful
You know who
sweet
this
spot.
sounds like? This sounds like every fucking Cowboys fan I know.
Oh, don't do that.
And they're just like,
Wow.
oh, for us, we're going to lose them all. Whoa.
No, don't do that. We won a Super Bowl at least in my lifetime.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
30.
But go ahead. I'll let you keep it.
Could have won 2 of them.
Tim,
We're
that
not
was
gonna
a
do
shot.
that.
Who's
That was a shot
everybody- who's
directly
your
at you,
guys' rookie
Tim.
of the year?
I'll see you in the comments, bitch.
Yeah, it's Jaden Daniels or Bo Nix. There's really no other option, to be honest.
So,
Alright,
all right. So then,
What's the next award?
Huh?
What's the next award?
MVP.
Offensive or defensive rookie of the year.
No,
Yeah.
just all right. Defensive Rookie of the Year.
I think this one's pretty unanimous. Probably Verse, right?
Yeah, I got Jared Verse.
Quinyon Mitchell. And it
Quinyon.
ain't fucking close.
Well, it's not unanimous.
Quinyon Mitchell's numbers against some very good receivers are
Not that I'm obsessed with
Why?
PFF, but there's only 3 players in the NFL right now that have a 80+ rush run defense grade and pass rush grade, and that's Dexter Lawrence, TJ Watt, and Jared Verse.
Verse has been balling, dude.
Nah, he
Yeah.
really has.
Quinyon Mitchell
and-
just held Terry McLaurin
What
to this many targets, this many yards, and this many
What are
catches.
the odds? You think
See,
Quinyon's
I-
number 2 for the betting? I haven't
I
looked.
hear you, but corner, I think to win an award, you have to have like pick sixes and interceptions.
Yeah.
Well, apparently not,
Like a
because they
Devon
fucking
Bland.
robbed Tariq Woolen. We don't need to talk about that, though.
You don't need.
Sauce
You only
Gardner.
need the PFC stat or PFF stats clearly to win these awards. We saw that with defensive player of the year last year. We don't need to go there, but that's just what I'll say. We don't need the stats. Obviously.
No,
It's
okay,
clear.
so you're not crazy, Avery. He's
Bro, you can turn the tape on. Jared
Quinion's
versus
the number
edge
2 for
defender.
betting.
He is- What?
I haven't looked. Quinion is the number 2 for betting.
Jared Verse is minus 160, dog. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Plus
That's
210.
wild.
Quinion Mitchell at plus 210 is a good fucking. That's good money.
Yeah, that's not a bad bet.
We're not off.
Not a bad bet at all.
We're not off, Ronnie.
Yeah, but
We're
Dunbar,
right
I
there.
really think you're feeling.
And I'm not even-
like how as a corner you're gonna have to have some type of splash
Man,
plays to win an
I
award.
didn't see
Like
that coming, dude. Yo, Joe Burrow is a favorite for comeback player of the year right now.
Did he not play last year? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
He's
That's
playing
interesting.
so
Yeah,
well.
because remember we saw Jake Brownie's girlfriend in that white
If
bodysuit.
we had a fucking winning
Second
record,
place
he'd be in
ain't
for MVP right now.
close. Second place is not close. Defensive player of the year is. We were all on the same page before the season started. It's just
TJ
still
Watt,
the
bro.
same.
Minus
It's
160.
TJ Watt.
He's also minus 160. In second place is Chris Jones at plus 1100. So that one's
Holy
really
shit.
not close.
Hey, is Trey Hendrickson on there? I'm just curious.
He's number 4. He's right behind Nick
Leader in
Bosa.
sacks, baby.
Yeah, he's dog.
Why is Chris Jones that high?
I don't know.
Because the
I'm not
Chiefs
gonna
are
lie.
undefeated,
I'm
and they're like-
genuine.
Because the Chiefs are undefeated and it ain't because of Patrick Mahomes. And they absolutely shorted him last year
Oh,
with
wait.
the Super
I'm
Bowl
gonna go ahead and
MVP.
tell y'all. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
ahead
you
and tell
Steelers
y'all.
fans are gonna love this. Are you telling me
Nick-
Myles Garrett's not on there?
Shut up.
gotta be like
He's not
30
top 10.
You're telling me the defensive player of the year last year is not in the top 10 this year?
That big of a
Really?
fall off, huh?
That's not
Really?
very
Big fall off.
Player of the year of you.
Yeah, I'd say so. Pretty interesting if I do say so.
Yeah, we
Quite
don't
perplexed.
have to open that can of worms. Nobody debated Watt should have won it last year. Watt really should have won it like every year the last 5-6 years.
But I'm gonna
They
go ahead
just-
and tell y'all,
They
bro.
just forced
gonna go
parity
ahead
for
and
some
tell
fucking
y'all.
reason.
And somebody asked me the other day, who is the best Watt? I said it's TJ, and it ain't fucking close.
Yeah, no, JJ will tell you that.
It's not
I
close.
think
JJ will tell you that.
JJ. JJ will tell you that.
If you would have asked about their prime, that's a different story.
Yeah, but
in
hold on.
totality,
Give
way,
give
bro.
JJ give
it's
JJ
still
the
close.
if JJ doesn't get injured like that, man, holy
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
My
JJ
thing, my
had-
thing is the
JJ
length
had-
of their prime.
J-
I think is already I think TJ is already surpassing the years
Yes,
of
correct.
consistent high level, as high as it
But
can
dude,
be.
when
Bro.
JJ was playing, bro, he was
Can't forget
beyond.
how good that dude was.
MVP
He was-
stuff,
dude.
touchdowns,
You won't
rushing
forget it.
touchdowns.
I won't
played
forget,
tight
but
end for a couple
I will also say he had Jadeveon Clowney on the other side. Say what you
TJ
want.
got Alex Highsmith,
What you-
dog.
I-
He's a dog, bro. Don't get it fucked up, bro. It ain't Jadeveon
TJ had
Clowney.
Highsmith, yeah.
Bro, Jadeveon Clowney was high
Cam
coming out of
Hayward.
college. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. But Alex Highsmith's
he
stats,
wasn't shit his first 3 years when JJ Watt's prime was happening. Like
Oh, that's
Right.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
that's my point. Like you just compared Alex Highsmith to Jadeveon Clowney's first 3 years. I'm just throwing that one out there. Wild statement.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just that stupid ass hit really got.
All right, so
broke
anyway,
out.
yeah, TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year, unanimous.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to debate that.
Offensive
Who's
Player of the Year?
Offensive Player of the Year?
I had Saquon. That's what I was gonna pick.
You guys know who it should be if we had a winning record.
But I just feel like Saquon's like a good. Yeah, I think
He's number
It'll
3.
probably
He's
go-
Vegas has him
Wait,
number
hold on.
3, by the way.
it would. Wait, wouldn't it probably go to Burrow since Burrow can't get MVP because he's probably not gonna have, like,
Burrow's favored for comeback player of the year right now.
So it's not Jamar.
It
Is Jamar
won't-
on there?
Jamar is number 3.
Jamar.
I mean-
Barkley's number 1. Jamar's number 3.
Oh,
we should know who's in the
Damn,
middle there.
Barkley's number 1. I thought Derrick Henry would maybe be.
Derrick Henry's number 2.
Okay.
Here's my thing.
Wow.
Here's my thing. If Lamar Jackson doesn't win MVP, he's going to win Offensive Player of the Year. If he, you know what I mean? And then if he If
Josh
he does win
Allen?
MVP, then they probably give it to Saquon Barkley.
So him and Josh Allen will probably just go 1A, 1B on those.
Right
honest.
now, Allen is favored for MVP. Lamar's number 2. I'm saying Lamar's either winning MVP or Offensive Player of the Year.
The Steelers single-handedly cooked his MVP odds. Love it.
He might be favored again after this week.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie though. That is kind of a big deal because you can't have the talk all week be, "Oh, you choking this game. You choking this game. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?" And then you go and you choke in the game, like, you know. So part of it is on Lamar, but the other part is definitely there's a lot more to that story.
Here's
so.
what happened last week. Going into last
Honestly,
week, Lamar
yo,
Jackson was
if
favored to
Harbaugh-
win MVP, and here's what happened. Lamar Jackson lost his Steelers by 2 points, and Josh Allen beat an undefeated fucking Chiefs team. Now Josh Allen is slightly favored over Lamar Jackson. That's what
No,
happened.
but
Hey.
my thing is
I ain't gonna lie. Josh Allen's touchdown, 26-yard touchdown run the other day is the most. That was BDE right there, guys. And
Bro, you know what's crazy, Avery?
people who
Bro,
know what that acronym is, that's what it was. Get on my back. I got us.
Bro,
Come on.
he
yeah.
had someone in the flat wide open. He looked at it and said, "Nah, I'm gonna just run this."
And then not just
And
run
then
it.
ran the safety over, bro.
Yeah, shook
Ran the
3
safety
tackles
over
on
at
the
the
way
goal
in. He
line,
looked
bro.
like that's what happened this weekend, and now he's a slight favorite over Lamar.
Quick trivia question. This was when you knew Josh Allen was gonna be him. He hurdled a guy on the Vikings years ago. Who was that player?
Smith.
I'm gonna say Harrison Smith.
Yeah.
No.
Anthony Barr, bro.
Whoa.
There's a
Oh,
crazy
yeah,
video
nah.
of him hurdling.
I was
Ain't
gonna say
gonna lie.
Kendricks. I was gonna be off too.
That's a freak. That was a freak athlete to jump over. I ain't gonna
Yes,
lie.
bro,
Anthony
he's an
Barr is
athlete,
a freak
I
athlete.
swear to God, dude, that was like the first play where people were like, "Wait, Josh Allen can
Hold
like,
on, time out.
run like that?"
Did you guys see Russell Wilson tint Kyle Hamilton's windows this week?
What'd he do?
Ran him the fuck over.
Yeah, he did put a little smacking on him a little bit. Russ was moving out there well. He was feeling himself a little on that. What did you guys think of
All
that
right,
interception?
hold on.
Dude?
Here's
Did you feel
one
like
award.
Darnell Washington had a chance to
Go ahead.
like hit that or
What'd you say? Go ahead.
the interception that Russell Wilson threw? Do you feel like Darnell Washington like didn't give enough effort that he didn't jump up in the air, or do you think that it just
I think it sailed on him. And I don't think
it
he
did
was like
sail a little bit?
I don't think Darnell as
You don't
big
throw that ball,
bro,
in
as
that
big as
spot.
Darnell is, I don't think he's ever had to do that, so I don't think he was ready to do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think
Like,
because
Bro,
you know, I
Darnell
looked it
standing
up.
there like this is like 9.5 feet tall. So like he's
Right.
never had to go up higher than 9.5 feet, you know? And like he wasn't
Yeah.
exactly like in his route ready to, because he ain't got to do it like that. Like they hit him usually. It's just not.
I do have a question.
But-
Going back to Offensive Rookie of the Year, Brittle. Tell me what Brock Bowers is.
Oh yeah, he's got to be up there. He's breaking records already, cuz Bowers is dope.
Brock Bowers. I forgot.
He's number
we were
3.
Talking about
He's
a
number 3.
tight end.
Well, it's going to
Okay.
a quarterback though. It sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
And if
yeah.
it didn't 100% have to go to a quarterback, what Brock Bowers is doing between Aiden O'Connell and fucking Gardner Minshew is phenomenal.
Yeah, you know he's a beast because the amount of testosterone coursing through that man's skull, his hairline has been gone for 4 years at least.
Brock Bowers is
All right,
really
here's one that people don't talk about a lot.
Yeah.
Coach of the year.
Huh?
Coach of the year.
Oh God, I don't even want to say McDermott.
Sean McDermott.
Look up those odds for us.
I don't even want to fucking
McDermott-
say Sean
McDermott.
McDermott's not bad, but I'm saying
Bro,
Mike Tomlin,
Everybody,
Dan Quinn.
everybody, and their fifth
Guys.
cousin.
Guys,
Said-
Dan Campbell exists?
No, Dan Campbell. No, I don't. Hell no, because dude, he has Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn.
He's got
Two
two
coordinators
head
that-
coaches, bro. He's got 2 head coach coordinators.
That could win
Both of them
assistant
got head
coaches of the
coaching
year. Ben Johnson
offers
could
this
be the
year.
assistant coach of the year. Absolutely.
My thing about Sean McDermott is
That's not-
everybody,
There is.
everybody,
The answer's-
including us
The answer
on this
is,
podcast.
the answer is way more obvious than y'all are putting. Like you're
Andy
way.
Reid.
Yeah.
No.
Oh
You're
yeah,
way
that's
overthinking
right.
it.
Dunbar said that the Bills were going to take a huge step back and all
No.
that.
Bro,
I forgot
No.
about that.
No. Hey,
Everybody thought that.
we all said that. We all said that. But
We all said that,
Here's
bro.
the thing.
I don't know if I said
No.
that, dude.
Yo,
Check
y'all
the
are
tape,
all
man.
way overthinking this. Coach of the year. I'll give you a hint. It's his first time being the head coach of this team.
Oh.
The Vikings.
No. This
First
is his
time
first
being head
season
coach
as this
is Josh
team's head
Glennon.
coach.
Or Glennon, the Cardinals? No.
Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn.
That's what I said originally.
Is it?
He did say Dan Quinn. He did say Dan
Yeah.
Quinn.
Yeah.
I didn't think of it because I was overthinking it, and then once I looked up the Vegas odds and I seen Dan Quinn as a favorite, it's like it's going to be Dan Quinn.
Hey,
Like,
Bro,
here's
that-
my
hey,
that's an
reasoning
easy.
why.
That is
Here's
something
my
we did
reasoning
say.
why.
That is
I
something
have a
we
good
did say.
reason.
Hold on. That is something we all did say, that the coaching in Washington wasn't going to be good enough for the situation that they were in. I know for a fact that I said that.
Yeah, shit.
And
No,
I was asked
I'm-
out wrong. I'll be the first one to tell you that up to this point.
I wanted Dan Quinn in Seattle.
Well, we
I
thought
wanted
that
to
they
bring him
should have
back
kept-
home.
We thought that they should have kept Eric Bieniemy, but there is something in Avery I'd be curious to see. This is Cliff Kingsbury right here. Beginning of the season, second half of the season. Bro, like 4 different times it's happened.
It's the tape.
No, not 4 different times. 6 fucking seasons in a row, bro.
Okay,
Going
okay.
back to Texas Tech when he had
Back.
Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback. And then when he
Bro.
went to the NFL with Kyler Murray as his quarterback.
They went
Like, he
11-0
had
that
6
one year.
Yeah, like,
Bro
yeah,
blows
and
his
then
load
he
early
finished
as fuck every time.
1-6 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Like over the last
Yeah.
7. He lost like 6 of his last 7. And then the year before that, he was like 7 of his last 8. And then the year before, lost the last 6. His last year at Texas Tech, lost the last 8 games of the season.
Listen, shout out to
Like-
Dan Quinn though, dude. Dan Quinn just didn't overthink it. He just saw a whole bunch of guys who were free agents and said, "We have how much cap space? We're gonna
Bro.
get this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. We're gonna draft the best player available from what I can see, which looked
Bro,
to
he just
him
got
like
Marshawn
Jaden fucking
Lattimore.
Daniels.
And he hasn't stepped on the field.
But he
Right.
will. He will.
He ain't stepped on the field yet.
Who?
Right.
Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh yeah. I mean, come on, dude.
That's actually one of the bets I really like a lot this week is the Commanders -10 over the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think the Cowboys have packed it in. The
Take away the
packed it in.
fluky,
Yeah.
take away the
What's the
fluky
truth in
Turpin
that?
touchdown last night. They get fucking killed, dude.
Yeah, bro, because they packed it in. That's how you know a team is packed it in. Because, bro, at the end of the day, the truth is they're not that bad of a football
Bro, their
team. They have so many
stadium
star
is
players all
falling
over that team.
apart.
I just think, again,
They're
it
becoming
starts
the
at
Oakland
top.
A's.
Yeah, you said they're like the Oakland A's?
They're becoming the Oakland A's.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If you're Jerry Jones, when did you have success? When you were making big swings and you were
When you,
were
didn't
like,
have a salary cap. Psst.
well, I mean, bro, but less than that.
And
though,
when
they
you had a
made-
paid salaried
that is a
general
fact.
manager
But they made-
on your
but they made
fucking
big
staff.
swings, bro. They were the Dallas Cowboys. They were America's team money and this and that. They put money into it. They went after
They
it. That's when
didn't
were
have a
successful.
salary cap, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
you've been going for
Yeah,
a
but
minute.
they're not spending what they have, Dunbar. You're saying salary
Yeah.
cap like they're spending the salary cap and they're not making
No,
it
no,
work.
I'm
They're
talking
not
about-
spending what they're allowed
No.
to have.
No,
So if they
I'm
had
talking
no
about when they were
money, they would
successful.
spend that.
When they
What?
were
Because-
successful is when
because-
they could just go buy it.
But they're not even buying it now. They didn't.
No,
sign
I
Derrick
know,
Henry
I know,
because
because
can't.
they can't. Because
you
they can't.
Ronnie, you can't
What do you
give
mean you
you can't give a running back and a quarterback
And
and,
a
a wide
receiver.
receiver.
And two
Derrick
O-linemen.
Henry
all-
was signed with him for less than the Ravens. He's from Dallas. He wanted to go there. They just said Jerry Jones said, "Oh,
He's not
it wouldn't
from
work."
Dallas. He's from
He's from
Yulee,
Texas.
He
Florida.
bought a house in
From
Dallas.
Yulee, Florida.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, he lives in Dallas.
He bought a house in Dallas this
Hey,
offseason.
He
it's a
wanted to
one-
play for but he
No.
wanted to play for Dallas. They could have signed Derrick Henry. They chose to sign Ezekiel Elliott.
Yes.
They're trying to like save money. Like That's
so they could
not- so
they
if
could
they're trying
sign
to save
CD and Dak because they can't.
No, I'm not hearing that shit, bro. Look at the Niners. No,
That's what
not
they
even
fucking
close.
did.
Bro, it's
What do you mean?
That's why
That's
That's
what
what
they
they
did.
did.
What? Who?
Sign CD and Dak. That's literally what they did.
Oh, but they still have money, bro. You could still sign Derrick Henry or sign this.
Oh
person
yeah,
back
yeah,
if you
yeah, yeah.
wanted to.
They could have made the 10 million to Derrick Henry happen, no doubt.
They have. I told you they haven't spent more than the 200 million allotted.
No, I
in,
know,
like,
I know.
6
I've
years.
seen all of that. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is because Jerry Jones can't go out and spend 500 million. He's
can't
not
be the
even
New
trying
York
to compete
Yankees.
and play the game. He's just.
He can't be the New York Yankees or the Dodgers.
That's
he
what I'm
can't
saying.
have
I think
$1
it's
billion
just like-
payroll, bro.
So you're saying because he can't spend 500 billion, he won't, or since he can't spend 500 million, he won't spend 250 million.
Bro,
Yeah,
Ronnie,
because it doesn't
this man
guarantee him
had
shit.
Larry
That doesn't
Allen.
make any sense to me.
He had
Here's the
Larry
downside, bro. What do you
Allen.
mean? Why would you pay Dak 260 million and then not pay anybody else because there's a salary cap, so you're just throwing the towel in? Basically,
The shit don't make sense. You're right. It doesn't make any sense. None of it. I'm with you 100%.
Yeah,
None
but
of it makes sense.
doesn't the more reasonable excuse? Doesn't the more reasonable?
No, I
reason
understand,
sound
yes.
like they have an egotistical owner who has no idea to run a business, who just bought a team with his dad's money and got lucky in the early 90s.
When you could buy a championship, and he was willing to do that and take those risks. in
Their
order to build the
owner
name.
is
They
supposed to
didn't buy
just
a
be an
championship,
owner.
though, even
Here's,
back
you
then.
know what would be a great fucking hire for the Cowboys right now?
General
A
manager.
general manager.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Pay a general fucking manager. That doesn't even affect your salary cap. Pay a general manager.
But they won't because Jerry says nobody can run the team better than him.
Yep.
Hey,
Hey,
nobody-
but I don't know how to tell you this. Yes, they can. You have 3 wins. Yes, they can.
Doge. It's a Doge.
And then it's not just, all right, well, CD's really good and everybody's buying his jersey. Here's $1 billion. Oh, Dak's fucking
Dude,
good enough to fucking,
look at
he's
this.
almost broke how many passing records? He's one of the best.
He's
Here's $1
huge.
billion. It's all right. We'll
Baseball.
just wait on a running game. We'll draft Ashton Jeanty. There's a kid in Boise State who's real
Bro,
fucking good.
This is how I look at it, Ronnie. Just to make it make sense to you a little bit. If you could go into a poker tournament and your buy-in was 2 or 3 times next to the next guy's buy-in, would you do it more confidently than you would if you had the same as everybody else? Are you gonna bet on it all? You know what I mean? Like, because that's kind of what it is.
Bro, but the thing is though is just that this way the salary cap is, there's ways around it. You can spend cash over cap. That's
Yes,
what the Browns
and bonuses
do. That's how
and
the
all
Browns.
that. No, for sure. Yeah. We've definitely gone for quite some fucking time here tonight, boys.
Yeah, it's almost
We gotta-
2 hours in.
Yeah, we got quite some ways off track, but we appreciate everybody for joining us. Episode 23. We'll catch you guys next time.